Let's take a look at the brand new Femella C1 AI agent. I picked this one up from Bombusbee.com. It's been on pre-order for quite some time. I had it shipped out DHL and they did a pretty good job. They got it here in less than 48 hours. Bombusbee is one of the few that actually uses corner boards in their boxes to try and protect everything. It did get a little squished, but all in all, the package looks pretty good. No damage, no dents. For the size of this figure, it is actually a pretty small box altogether. Let's take a look at everything we get in here. It's got a nice little sleeve that slides up, and she is curled up in a nice little cyborg fetus position there. Let's go ahead and open this up. Let's see what all we get. She's got little security tabs on the side there to see if anybody has opened it up already. Let's go ahead and pop those off. Pull off our protective plastic cover. All right, so I've been really looking forward to this figure because saw a good review from No Good Figures and the articulation looked really impressive. Seems to have a nice little piece of plastic protecting her there. And my first thought, as soon as I start moving her, is she feels real good in hand. Articulation feels smooth, clean, way more points of articulation than I really expected. Let's see what else we get in the package. We've got a set of nice shiny stickers. We've got a cute little bob haircut, little see-through haircut. Of course, we've got a humanoid face. And we've got 4 sets of hands. We've got, 3 sets of hands, 2 for holding swords, 2 neutral posed hands. Of course, she's got the more articulated looking fingered hands. She's got a small plastic key that is used for repositioning her eyes, because she actually does have repositionable eyes, so you can change the way that they look. And she comes with 2 sword handles, a shorter one and a longer one. And she comes with 3 plastic sword blades, a long one, a medium one, and a short one. She comes with a set of instructions. Nice picture on the front of the instructions there. And of course, these are going to show all of her joints, a couple of pictures of her, as well as all the pieces that comes with her, how to remove her hair, head, and face, how to use her sword to poke her eyes out if you want to, because you can actually switch the eyes that come with the more robotic face, those little red eyes. See if I can get that in focus there. Or you can have her with a robotic face with more humanoid looking eyes. Lots of different options there. And one really cool feature is that she has little magnets on the tips of her little stiletto high heels there. Those are some pretty extreme high heels. And in the package she has a nice little base that says AI Agent-Femella C1 in both English and Chinese. And since that is metallic and she has little magnets in her boots, makes standing her up quite easy. And I will say there are very few toys that actually do this. The only other toy that I've ever seen do this would be Sticky Bones here, and he's got magnets in his feet, magnets in his hand, and nice little stainless steel base. These are actually, you know, features that you don't usually get for your figures. This really helps when it comes to posing and positioning. You don't have to worry about stands. You don't have to worry about pegging her feet into position. So that's a really nice feature to have. One of the things that helped me consider buying her. Let's go ahead and take a look at articulation. So her head has a joint at the base of the neck and a joint at the top of the head right there. It's got good range of motion down. Good bane. I can't really look up too terribly far, but pretty good. Nice side to side motion. And when it comes to her shoulder joints, they're insanely articulated. There's a joint down at the base of this little ball joint and a second ball joint there. So you get an extreme range of motion. She's got a swivel at the base of the joint and another swivel on the actual bicep itself. Double jointed arms that go way past 90. Really good articulation on the wrists. They swivel and they tilt. She's got an extreme amount of ab crunch. So she goes quite far forward and insanely far back. Really good articulation there. The hips have multiple joints in them that allow for a joint right there at the base, a joint right there, a ball joint right there. So she can literally kick all the way up. She can kick back full 90. She's got a good amount of swivel on there as well. She's got double jointed knees, and she's got a pretty standard ankle joint. It's got a good range of motion and swivel, and she's got articulated toes. She also has little articulated shoulder blades and little articulated buttock cheeks there. She's got a lot of soft plastic on her as well. So if you look at the shoulders and the neck, all of that is nice soft plastic, which bends and is connected in multiple places. Soft plastic on the breast there, soft plastic on the chest. Everything else is hard, clear plastic. And the interior plastic for all of the joints is actually not the see-through plastic, which is a really good thing, because see-through plastic has a tendency of being a little bit brittle. So the fact that the internal skeleton is a more dense and less brittle plastic is a really good thing to see. Now let's go ahead and switch her face out here. You just pop the top of her head off. Let's go ahead and get her in focus there. Then you can pop her face off, and you can pop this face on here like so. And then the head actually has a little piece that pops out right there. And then we can use that little space to put her cute little bob on. So let's go ahead and put her head on. Let's put her little hair on. And I think I like the way that that looks a little bit better. That is pretty freaking swanky. And just the articulation on this is absolutely fantastic. Feels really good in the hand. It has an extreme range of motion just in every joint. The amount of poses that you can get her in is going to be pretty intense. And just design-wise, she's got a fantastic looking robotic design that just makes her look extremely cool. when it comes to articulation, she is kind of like the TOA Heavy Industries synthetic humanoid. I think she's actually a little bit better in some respects than that. Size comparison though, she is quite tall compared to your average 1/6 scale figure. Comparing her to Megalo Maria here, she is still taller than her. And this is a Kotobukiyu, I think I'm saying that right, model kit. I've added in the optional articulated fingers on her, which is an amazing feature to get. Not very common. Actually, got these fingers off of eBay. They're a little model kit that you can snap out and put together. Pretty cool, 3D printed, articulated fingers printed in place. Probably would not fit into her arm joints there, so unfortunately she won't have articulated fingers, but all the rest of the articulation is fantastic. Of course, these swords are pretty nice looking as well. The blades just slide on in pretty easily. 3 different sizes. Let's see if we can switch these hands out. Very good stiff hand joint there, so they should stay on pretty nicely. And this magnetic base is freaking phenomenal. I mean, that just makes a huge difference when it comes to positioning her and posing her. It's a good satisfying snap when I put the hands on, which is always good. They're pretty tight on there. Of course, she doesn't come with any replacement ball joints for her wrists, so try not to break those. But yeah, that's a good solid snap. Those wrists are on there really nicely. Let's just slide her little glass swords on there, like so. And it is a really nice looking figure. I have to say, I am very happy with the way she looks. Her articulation is phenomenal. I mean, I have not seen articulation like this on very many figures, and the amount of detail on this figure with the soft pieces of plastic, the movable eyes, the multiple different heads. It wouldn't be bad to have maybe one more face with a little more expression on it, but altogether, this is a fantastic figure. Bombusbee.com has it at a really good price compared to everybody else. DHL shipping was really quick on it, and altogether, I give this a 10 out of 10, man. This is an amazing piece of artwork. I'm very happy this company produced this. I hope to see more from them in the future. Everybody, if you've enjoyed this video, I appreciate your time, and if you want to go down in the comments, let me know what you think. As always, keep flying, and I'll see you in the air.